to the stream, hit that subscribe button for a free Twinkie.
I wish.
You know, we're
I
streaming to
gotta
like
get the
nobody right now, right?
link. Yeah, because it literally just went up. It's not
Well, it
even
sucks
like
too because
it's
I
not
can't
even
like
up.
see chat.
It's not even up on the actual thing. There we go. There it is. Oh, I have my
I
audio on. You
wonder,
can shut off.
I wonder which one's toast.
Coffee. Yeah, me too.
Toast, she's private too.
They know that they can't be private.
They have a master. Looks like a hit scan main.
Casting. Where? What
Sir
am I looking for?
Spanky, yeah. Sir Spanky's a hit scan main. Ash McCree, Soldier Widow. So, and their master, so that will be pretty cool. I like watching his skin. An actual cupcake, plat tank main. Ooh, a mercy main reverted to a tank
Guys,
main. That feels
we
bad.
have one viewer.
What's up? Welcome to the stream. Hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Swiss roll cake. I feel it's probably an
We're probably gonna
ultimate
start in
account.
like 5 minutes because I gotta do the quick fat balancing. Um,
Diva
Time to do
main.
math.
Time to do quick math.
Hmm.
I think I have Twitch on my phone, but I'm not sure.
Set 5. I actually forgot we were into a new set now.
Yeah.
New maps.
Are we excited about these maps though? Isn't Busan a tiebreaker?
Busan is the
Starlight?
tiebreaker.
Busan should be just every map played,
Isn't
like 100%.
isn't Toast's other account high? I don't know. I think her other account's higher.
I think she's flat. Like I think she's flat on her main account.
Yeah, but I think that is her main account. The thing is like she probably doesn't play on the other one anymore.
Then it might have dropped to gold. I wouldn't have played on either.
I'll balance her as a plat honestly because if the other team is running high, that's probably more beneficial for the balancing as a whole. Especially since her other account I know is plat. So
You can't pull a fast one on Lee.
actually
He's too quick.
actually people watching, what do you think I should do?
Balancers and masters.
Bouncer for masters.
Dude,
It's
that's
either
cool.
bouncer for gold or bouncer. I guess I'll just up it to like plat borderline, like a combination of the two accounts. Because
I'm opening it up on my phone.
I will literally just look at her. Where is it? It's all the way at the end. No, okay, it's on the second last page. You, career profile. Oh, it's also it doesn't make a difference. She's gold on both. Okay, never mind.
Awkward taco.
She's gonna be like, you're gonna balance me for now. No, it wasn't. I was just making sure. He is Masters borderline. Okay. Oh yeah, no, that's public knowledge that he's Masters borderline. You're gonna balance me for now.
Dude, no, turn that shit back.
Ew, my own voice. That's disgusting. What is
Why
that?
is it? I hate the delay.
Plus.
Writing in your own chat.
But it's the thing though, I have two different Twitch accounts, and I didn't think I did. So it's pretty great.
Plat. Crap.
One's DJ Goes 937, the other one is DJ Goes 739.
Diamond. So it is.
I don't know, I like to be able to see the chat, see who's commenting on some stuff.
So we got
Good luck, dude.
gold. I'm on account 2.
Calm
I've
yourself.
been in this stream for 10 seconds, and I haven't heard a Grizz chirp read.
Who said that?
Rage.
That's
Rage
I don't know who that is. Oh, that's OG Rage Quit, what's up,
on
bro?
my team, yeah.
I'm gonna do my best to not be toxic here, Rage.
If you're not toxic, is it really a stream with Grizz?
No. Vest, why
Is that
aren't
for
you
Ben?
actually in the game though?
Yeah, that's for Ben. Then we got Cobra Kai here, who's also ooh, this is already not looking good. This is already not. Actually, I think this last guy's plat.
Who?
Last guy's
Oh no, he's
gold, I think, isn't
gold. The teams are exactly even.
he? Well, dang.
Honestly, this is gonna be a good game. I just don't see Toronto winning it.
Nah, me neither. I don't see Toronto winning it at all.
New York's coming out on top. You know,
Doubtful. Doubtful. I haven't even seen the team show up yet. They have one guy.
I feel like people who aren't paying attention are just super confused.
Vest, why aren't you at the game? You
bench
scrubs.
them all. Rough times. Welcome to the pressure.
If I don't see some new emotes, I'm gonna be highly upset. That new soldier emote, so good.
I have Blizzard rolled up, right? That's the.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. I'm just going to make sure I have the right order, because I think that's
Do
the
we
order that
have-
Fran posted.
Do we do kill cams off?
Does it matter though?
It doesn't
Like,
matter.
we
I
were
think,
talking about that last stream.
They do. I mean, they do that on any competitive thing in like Overwatch League or contenders or anything, just because it gives you an advantage. You can see
How do I
Oh,
shut
charge?
that off? How do I shut that off?
it should be in lobby or game mode settings. Either one.
Modes, all. Okay, yeah. I got it. It's off.
Cute.
Alright. Alright, we're going. We're starting. I'm gonna be Silent Reed. So,
Finally,
Silent
Jesus.
man. Wow. Alright, well, we got the Goats nerf patch coming in here. So you think that's gonna affect anything, Grizz?
Yeah, absolutely, because Atlantis, it looked like they had at least two Diva mains. I know Denver has one off-tank main who prefers Diva. Frozen Panic is a Diva main. But he is a pretty pog Zarya too. Denver used to have a really garbage Reinhardt player that he would always keep alive with those bubbles. His name is DJ Grizz. He's absolutely trash at the game.
I mean, I know what you're talking about there. He was a terrible player. But anyways, they've got less than a day to figure out their strategies with this new patch. So I want to see if they have actually any new strategies or if they're just going to try running goats anyways.
Well, I know Denver doesn't run goats. They hate goats.
Hates goats so much
Yep,
they won't even
they're-
use it to their own advantage.
Nope, they're the only team, I believe, other than Toronto, that has never lost a round to goats.
Right now we have actual mirror
Reapers
match.
Reapers on both
Except
sides too.
for the Mercy and Lucio.
This is gonna be good.
It looks like Denver's opting to just kind of run straight at them while their Widow picks people off in the backline. While Atlantis is
Oh.
going to give that pocket to the Widow probably.
I know Widow is Ben's a really good Widow. He's an insane head clicker.
Well, here we go. Looks like those Reapers going to see some
Yeah,
play
you see
time
this
today.
Reaper buff.
Spanker, you goes in
Shot
for
right
an
up,
early
gets
shot.
no bunny.
Alright, first attack. Pretty passive, getting a right side hold. Oh, that was
Take off hard.
early pick.
Cobra goes down.
we
Are they
have
gonna
no-
wait to regroup?
There's no mercy to res that either, so they're looks like they're gonna back off and just kind of wait.
Gets a nasty fire strike off those 31 to ult. Both of them 31 to ult.
And that one shot bought them about 30 seconds. That's a
Yeah.
pretty key pick. All right.
Ben
Okay,
gets the other
Widows.
Reaper right back. This is literally a mirror match.
Let's see. There's no actual res coming out either. So Widow's just okay. Okay,
Ben's
Ben.
popping.
Calm down.
Ben, we see you with your mouse and keyboard. We see it. They need to pick the Widow off in the back or she's gonna, yeah. Good job, Ben.
All right, and then that's pretty much it, really. Got a little bit of a fight on point. Couple of Pigs coming out actually on the side
Let's
of
see if they
Atlantis.
can. Let's see if they can kill Reaper with the with the life steal buff. Oh, Pat DC'd.
Well, that's one way. Oh, yep, that is an issue.
I mean, it looks like they're still going to take point regardless, which
But
is
that
helpful.
is not a good sign for Denver.
No, not at all.
Oh, they're getting a sub right away. Trap coming in.
Well, it's pretty good
Q's
that they
actually
can do that.
here.
It's good that it's good that that's when it happened. Honestly.
It's true. Now we're gonna see some switches coming out on the side of Denver as they try to accommodate their new teammate playing that.
Grab comes
not coming
out.
And the
Sound barrier block.
really doesn't do it much. He keeps himself alive, but the Zarya still falls. Now they're gonna be
The
pushing him
Reaper
back.
ult was put down. Alright, Cobra also switched off DPS as well. Okay.
And Sir Spanky activates his, wow, infrared. Big Ben is holding on to it, so maybe he thinks he'll have an advantage here in a second if he just uses it late.
We're resetting.
But apparently not. We're resetting.
Oh, we're resetting?
Cool.
Why?
Because, balance
Probably just
Sad
got
times.
sniped in the head by that other window. That's alright, man. It happened.
Well, you just got a little preview of the Blizzard roll.
Yeah, if you want the full package, you're gonna pay $9.99 for the DLC. This is sponsored by EA.
In 4 easy payments of $5,000. We want your money. To answer Rage's question, yes, the nerfs and buffs did go live. They went live today. So, for anyone wondering, that means Reaper has now 50% lifesteal instead of 30%. Diva now has a 2-second cooldown on defense matrix. Brigida's rally armor only lasts 30 seconds now.
which I think is dumb.
And armor itself reduces incoming damage by 3 now rather than
Instead of
5.
5, yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand why they nerfed both Brig and armor. They could have literally just done one or the other.
Well,
Well,
from the way it looks
honestly-
in pro play, they're still playing goats, so...
I mean, the
Who
thing
knows?
about from goats is that there's not really any counterplay to it that's well developed compared to
60
goats. Compared to goats, like goats is such a developed thing at this point that there's no real like super effective comp that's super good against goats. It's been developed because goats has been so prominent for so long.
I do actually like
Like, they've
Zen
tried,
Goats
but
pretty
there's
hard,
no-
to be honest.
Yeah, like they've tried to develop all this stuff, but nothing is like, I guess, like hasn't been given as much time as goats, so nothing is as refined as goats.
I mean, the only thing I've seen, I mean, now this isn't in pro play, obviously, but like in our league, the thing that I've seen counter goats the most is like single tank, Bastion, Pharmacy, and either Symmetra or Junkrat with an Ana and a Mercy. Because it's, you cut off their healing, but if Ana misses the anti-nade, you also completely out damage their healing, because Bastion does like over 600 a second, I think. Pharah does 120 plus with the damage boost from Mercy. Junkrat does 120 plus flash damage. You just completely out damage the healing, and you stay high ground. They can't contest you other than their diva.
It's true. Especially I think what Reed was saying, all those pros have a ton of time on goats.
Mm-hmm.
So even with these buffs or nerfs going live, they have all that experience that isn't going anywhere. They know how to play that composition against basically everything, because that's what they've been doing for like 8 months.
And the
We
thing
do not
is,
have that knowledge.
Yeah, and it's easy to run anti-goats like the Junkrat, Pharmacy, Bastion, Orisa, because like I can probably solo queue in the comp and find a way to run goats effectively, but like to run anti-goats, you need that like super coordination to make sure everybody's set up correctly, and it's not that easy to do that in solo queue.
Yeah, solo queue is kind of a hope for the best kind of experience.
Just play Roadhog.
Just play Roadhog. Well, fair enough. Alright, here we go. Looks like we're gonna have the exact same comps rolling out. Except
Oh
actually,
no,
I take
Cobra
that
Kai
back.
on Genji.
Nope, he's just messing with us. Okay. Cool. Alright, well, let's see if Big Ben can come up big again.
Big man.
That was...
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Anyways. I'll stop now.
Puns are the highest form of humor. What do you think about the new event, though? What do you think about the skins and stuff?
I haven't actually seen a whole lot of them, so I don't know. There's been a few good ones that I've seen of, like honor a person from history or something. Alright, here we go. Take two. Spanky going up for that shot again, and gets immediately picked! And they're not going to be able to res that. That's right in the entry.
They need to push on that hard.
I guess when you see him do it in the first game, and you know it's going to happen again, you're just kind of waiting for him to float up there.
Cobra Kai 04 going around. Gets one.
What a flank.
Gets two.
Gets two. Going for the tank now. You can't... Wait. Okay, you can kill him. Just kidding. I don't know what's happening. A couple picks coming back from the side of Atlantis, but I don't think it's going to be enough. The 3v2.
How did that pin not hit? I'm confused.
2v2. And it's a 1v1 on point.
Switches to Soldier v Zarya. And Moira.
Wow. First attack repelled. Ever so slightly.
Ben switches too. I'm actually surprised Ben switched.
Perhaps he wants to get in a little bit closer, fight that soldier rather than take him on at long range.
Or it could be to counter the Reaper as well, just good old flash and fan.
It's true.
I'm always down with that.
420 damage from Fan the Hammer can do some fun times to the opponent. And we're coming in now close, and actual Cupcake has a Shatter already available. But the Reaper is in their backline. Now it gets out.
They're gonna shatter this.
Activated. Shatter gets 3, and the ultimate from behind from Soldier. Well played. But Fan the Hammer cancels it. Okay, Fan the Hammer. And again, it's a 2v2. Now it's 2v1. 1v1. Why does it always come down to this?
These are pretty nasty fights.
And Denver is once again repelled.
I think they should probably bring out an honor.
Why do you say that?
Nade. Make Reaper, like, bait out, get his Wraith form out, nade him in easy clapping.
It's fair if you can't steal life, then the buffs.
What? How did?
Why is he jumping off the map?
His ping must be insane.
Well,
Reaper
that's
rise. This is just a big
he's gone again.
feels. This is a feels bad.
F in the chat. Sad times. Preview number 2 will cost you $6.
Now this is what I'm wondering.
Another 10 minutes of your life.
I'm wondering if when we start this again, is Spanky gonna go for the same shot again?
I really hope so. Just so I can see him get headshot again. I really, really want to see Big Ben just click his head one more time.
And they're just gonna go in with trap and stuff. I know Reed isn't too good with the math, so I don't know if he did the math for the...
Shots are being fired once again. Alright. Take 3. Will something happen this time? Stay tuned and pay us another $3,000.
Do you know offhand what Anna's nade increases healing amount by?
Sorry, what was that?
Anna's nade, it increases the amount of healing that can be given to the player hit by it. How do you know what the percentage is by?
Oh shoot, 35%? Let me look
so,
it up.
50.
So you're telling me a Reaper
50.
hit by
It's 50%. It used to be 100%, so you used to double it, and now it's just 50. It's 50% more healing.
So you're telling me Reaper hit by a friendly nade just literally can't die.
I don't know if it applies to
He's pretty
self-healing,
calm.
but
It does. Yeah.
It does
Oh.
because Roadhog exists.
Yeah.
well then yes.
So Reaper would then get 75% lifesteal.
Looks
So,
like Ben is gonna be out here throwing logs today.
Dude, I hate this. The colors of the teams are backwards from the colors up top, so it's kind of throwing me off.
wait,
So
what?
like,
That's your,
okay, so
that's your own
the
UI.
yeah,
Oh,
no,
that's your
because
view. Yeah, not from-
yeah. So
I got you.
the red team, which is orange on my screen, is blue. So
Welcome
it's
to confusion.
yes. So I just gotta
Anyways.
remember.
We're seeing the meta develop in these three views here. Now we've got a McCree instead of a Widow and a Hanzo instead of a Widow from that side. Oh, we also have
Oh,
a
man.
trap on Sombra. Okay.
I mean, hack Wraith form, but
If
I
you
don't know,
hack
hack
that
bubbles,
Reaper,
hack
you can't get out.
shields. He doesn't need to get out, he just needs to hold R2, honestly.
If you hack McCree, he'll forget how to roll, and that's essential, you know. Already picked off
Spanky
from a
goes down.
log.
Ben and Spanky are they're going at it, dude. Hacked right out of his pin into
And
a
then
wall.
gets pinned himself, taken down. Reaper's in their backline though, and I don't think anyone's actually noticed. Oh, finally, there we go. Someone turned around. But look at
Spanky takes out CJ. This is a pretty messy fight. All these fights have been pretty messy.
Reaper's trying to get away here with little health, but
Sombra picks
Den-
him off. Ben again.
Hanzo is the only one left,
Cobra.
along with the Sombra. And I don't think they're really going to be able to do this with three people
I don't know,
left
Ryan's
standing.
back.
Yep.
Ryan has Shatter,
both
though.
teams slowly trickling in. Jones up
They
with the
can-
Shatter.
Play Shatter Dragon. A little bit of
Very
the
possible.
Dragon.
The Graviton Surge from Overpenetrate is also here, but Cupcake is hacked and then shot in the head. Wow, welcome
Shatters
to Alt
of
Central.
Mercy. Absolutely. I need to see more. I want to see all of them. Huge EMP.
McCree still alive, takes out the Sombra, but the
Sound barrier
keeps
comes
everyone
out.
Barrier. Reaper coming in. Graviton Surge thrown in the middle of nothing.
Every ultimate.
Cobra Kai
Cobra
kills
Kai
himself.
dying. Probably just a reset.
And Denver is repelled once more. Alright. So you take two. They're going to have a Graviton Surge on the side of Denver now. But I think that's going to be the really only ultimate. They used so many in that last fight that now they gonna have to wait a little bit before they have a real ult economy back in their favor. Reaper getting right up close. I suppose if there's no CC.
I mean, you can just walk up. It doesn't really matter anymore. W mouse one. Big grab. Huge grab. Shatter
Grab,
comes
but there's
out.
no follow-up from that because of that counter Shatter.
Just they use an ult and 4 of them down from it. Feels birthday, man.
And Sir Spanky kills Sombra with the flashbang, not following up with the flashbang, just the flashbang itself. Good times.
Honestly, I think the
Alright.
reason why they're doing so well is because the Rhine on the side of Atlantis keeps spamming the come here voice line. It adds plus 50 health every time you use it.
Plus 50 health, plus 3,000 intimidation factor.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Plus the Toronto Defiance stick. The Rhine is doing a very good job of turning to make sure he doesn't get his shield, like so he doesn't get hacked.
Spanky brings everyone on Denver within an inch for their life, it seems. And finally Big Ben falls, but we get the Moira ult coming out. Looks like this might be last fight. Graviton comes out and it's down to 3 members left on Denver, and they're going to have to reset very quickly if they have any hope of even getting any
Spanky,
tickets.
I think, just got play of the game. So far. No, I think what they're going to do, if they're smart, what they're going to do is Shatter Blossom to stop the push. Just Shatter.
The
That's all
question
they
is
have to
whether
do.
he'll be able to get that Shatter up, and it is. Immediately hacked out of his Blossom, but they only have 3 more seconds. Can they even touch point? They managed to touch point, but Ryan is immediately solo shattered and taken out. And now it's a 5v.
Cobra Kai there. Cobra Kai's there.
5v2. Mass EMP,
EMP
but it's
comes
too
out.
little too late. As Denver full held.
That Ryan's gotta stop spamming that voice line. It's driving me crazy.
Come here, come here.
I actually told
Oh,
Toast to tell him to stop. It's also BM, so.
BM is how you win games.
Yeah, but
Period.
it's not how you should win games.
That's true. I spam when I play Hammond. I have Deck the Halls bound to L3, so I accidentally hit it all the time. So he just rolls around singing Deck the Halls. But I don't think that's BM. I think that's just adds enjoyment to the game for everybody to hear Hamster do Deck the Halls.
Right.
What do you think Denver has to do to hold this, to go for a draw?
I think they're really probably just gonna have to focus that Reaper. Every single time I noticed that in their attack, they would push in one way. They're doing really good, except for the fact that there's a Reaper in the backline killing everybody.
I mean, they could switch to a Brig. Like,
They could.
Or Reaper could just play in their own backline to 1v1 the other Reaper.
I think the Sombra was a good idea.
Yeah, but she should have been in the backline more, protecting the supports.
Yeah.
That would have worked out really well. Because whenever she went to hack the Reinhardt would just flick his shield and cancel the hack. It looks
now
like
we see
weird dive,
odd.
half dive. Like half of a dive is gone.
I honestly don't know what to call this. Triple support, half dive with a Reaper? What the heck are you trying to do?
Well,
Maybe
Reaper
they have some sort of genius plan that I don't know about.
Reaper has 2 guns. It's 2 DPS.
Reaper has 2 guns. That yeah, dive. That yes. He's basically Tracer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well we're gonna
Imagine-
see their plan. Maybe they have some sort of secret strategy coming up.
Speed boost and outlast the fight on point with heals. Probably that's what I would do.
Also,
Diva
if they just
dives
kill that
point
Reaper though, they have
solo.
no damage. Unkind Toast
Diva
already taken out.
immediately, but that was like a distraction. It's a hog anti that's huge. Monkey down. Good job.
I really don't know what they expected to happen there.
It's kind of funny because the Reaper on Denver's side in attack was not getting much value, and then the Reaper on Atlantis side defense was getting a lot, and now it's the exact same thing, just reversed.
For sure. Although,
And
alright,
the
here we
switch
go.
up.
Now we're gonna get some switches.
2-2-2.
Back
There
to
we
a
go.
normal 2-2-2 Ryan comp.
I
Alright.
want to see Ben and Spanky go at it again. Let's see who can fan the hammer the hardest.
Now, they're probably going to have to take a bit of a dry... Well, probably. They have no ults. They have to take a dry run here because they didn't manage to do almost any damage in that last fight. Alright, here we go. Already a death. Both Ryan's down, so it's an even trade. And the res gets cancelled on the side of Atlantis. Nice flashbang there.
Reaper's
Now Reaper just comes in and
behind.
kills everything.
Hook canceled. Good job, guys. It looks like this looks like a completely different Denver team. They have 3 ults as well. Ben's
They're
almost
just-
down though.
McCree is somehow still alive, and it looks like they're just gonna let him live for now. Hiding in their backline. No, actually, they have a Reaper chasing him.
Reaper no cooldowns now.
Alright,
Shadow
Shadow
gets
comes
one.
out, only gets 1. High Noon from behind grabs 2 though, so now it's an even fight from that extreme wraparound High Noon. And they're so close to getting that last tick, and that's gonna call it. That's the end of the game. Welcome to Atlantis 1-0 lead.
Feels birthday. Yeah,
Feels birthday. What does that mean?
it's a Twitch meme. That has nothing to do with this. Like it's only you only use it when it's someone's birthday, but I use it all the time.
Bad times.
Yeah.
So this is what Reaper can do now. He never dies. Cool.
Code Black. That's a Reaper main name right there. To be honest, that's pretty. That was a short match. I was wondering why that was such low healing.
Yeah, I mean when you get one team full held, gonna be rough times in the future.
Could Denver be on the cusp of their first loss, or is it too early to tell?
It's possible. Although, last time they played against New York, my team, we also beat them in the first map, and then we lost in 5 games. So, you know.
Yeah,
So what do you
game.
guys think could have been done better by Denver?
They should. I mean, they should have ran Hammond. No. The
That's
peel.
always the answer.
The peel for the backline against the Reaper was almost non-existent
No, they didn't
during
do
their attack
anything.
phase.
They didn't have anything for the Reaper. They didn't try to counterplay the Reaper in any way. The problem with Reaper is that he's really not that effective if
No,
you
he's
know
just
how to
tanky
play
as fuck
against,
now.
unless you know how to play against him. But if you don't, and you're kind of just scrambling and not paying attention to him, if you don't pay attention to the Reaper, your team's dead.
CC is Reaper's most feared friend.
Next map is
Most feared
Anubis.
friend.
Why did Fran choose Anubis?
Dude,
Anubis
Anubis
is
is
gross.
great.
Anubis
I
is
think I'm the only person who
gross.
loves. I love every 2CP map.
Can we kick him?
Well, I think 2CP, I can get like the gnarliest shatters, the gnarliest power drivers,
I
and
don't
the
hate
gnarliest mind
2CP,
fields.
I just don't like Anubis.
2CP requires more teamwork than any other game mode. Change my mind.
I mean, that's not really argued, for sure.
And I think
It's
people
really
don't like.
fun
I
in
think
a
people
team
don't like
setting.
that.
But for sure, in ranked mode,
It's
welcome
garbage.
to 20 pushes with no ticks.
It's like, all right, guys, let's go to top left, and one person goes top left. 2 people go mid, and the rest go right.
Hmm. It's a good time. But yeah, I doubt we'll be seeing Reaper here, at least on the first points, just because of how
Disagree.
open it is. So maybe we'll be
I
seeing
think
some
we'll see
different
one.
strategies here.
Yeah, I think we...
People just want to play Reaper.
There's
double check.
a really good strat that nobody uses. Just go under the bridge. Everybody goes left into the junkrat spam. Everyone just goes left into the room and gets hit by all the junkrat, and then he gets riptide in 30 seconds. How did he get ult so quick? Well, you just... Or boost the high ground. 7 teleports a point. There's a lot of strats where people always just go left through.
Yeah, you see that at the higher level of play that people actually use different ways to go at it, about it, but it definitely takes more teamwork to get around the little platform there than to just go through the left room.
Okay, I'm inviting I don't know why.
Honestly, I think a Hammond probably would have helped. I'm not gonna lie.
I just want to see Hammond.
I mean, I was just like, when I watch the games, I just think, like, what would I be doing if I was playing Hammond on either team? It would have been pretty huge. Pile driver, like, because some of the slams would have been a lot bigger if the pile driver was initiated beforehand to knock everyone up so it doesn't block, the Ryan shield doesn't block anything. And then you could have comboed Dragon with it.
Alright, I think we're good to go. I don't think any
And then,
teams are
like,
making
Ben-
switches. Thank you, Apple, for telling me to kill myself.
Oh, no problem.
Not you guys.
Thanks for the encouragement.
Apple said that. I think they said that.
And
Okay,
Yelpers.
yep. Alright, let's go.
And if you combine a Hammond with, like, Ben's Widow or even Spanky's Widow that he was running, it would have just clicked all the heads.
Alright, now what I want to see is something that I doubt I'm going to see. What I want to see is actually someone play dive defense. If you've ever watched...
Like, you talking about anti-dive or, like, defensive dive?
No, I mean an actual dive. You can
Okay,
play dive
yeah,
on
yeah.
defense on this first point. And no
I-
one
the
would
only-
ever be prepared for that.
No. The only map I play defensive dive on is, I do too, Gibraltar and Nobani. But I didn't play the game when dive was the king of everything. It seems like a much better, like, thing than Goats is because, like, there's counterplay everywhere.
There is, but also when you're both just diving, it gets super annoying.
Pro
When you, just,
tip-
you walk out and you know everyone's going to be playing Tracer, Genji, Winston, D.Va.
Pro tip for running dive, first thing you do, just yell zen 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 over and over again. Get the top 500.
Pro tip at this point, just get off Doom.
Yeah. Big Ben on the Widow again too. Widow on attack. I mean, it works, especially on this map.
Ashe on the defense. Ashe is going to be looking for a bit of a shorter range here, probably against the Widow. I'm assuming they're all going to be getting on this platform and not just standing here. But who knows?
Reaper's already set up to it.
Why,
surprised we
why
haven't-
is everyone Reaper at this point? Sad times.
I don't think Afar is really good on this map, but I don't think any of the teams have a Pharah player. Ben can play Pharah, but he doesn't prefer to.
Yeah, with
Already
all the
down.
long range hit scan as well, with the Widows and Ashes being played, it's very hard to actually get in. But this Widow is now uncontested. That D.Va really needs to go get her, but instead they're being pushed back, and it looks like this is going to be an easy first push.
Reaper's
From
still
Denver.
alive. Let's see if he can 1v6.
Can't 1v6 a Widow who's 60 yards away, unfortunately.
That is true. Or he can't. You can't out hit a fist from D.Va.
Maybe Bob can't. No, Bob can't when he's in the corner. Don't do that to Bob.
D.Va comes in.
What did I just witness?
They just came back because Bob did something.
I think I just witnessed literally everyone ignoring Ash for a solid 30 seconds.
She got what, 3 picks?
I think it was 4. With a dynamite. But, oh well, here comes the Reaper just dropping right back down on them. And are they going to be able to kill him? He rates out at low health. He's one. There they go.
Orisa hack, no fortify for her.
Ash is dead.
Slam
and,
gets 3!
Wow, they really wanted to make sure this one. Everyone's using their ults.
D.Va out. Ben gets 2.
Alright. They're gonna be actually, I take that back. They're gonna be going into second point with 4 ults. Sights.
Now, honestly, go ahead.
Sights. Yeah, Sights beat EMP and D.Va's bomb. They're going hard on that immediately. I would have expected them to combo that with Sombra's EMP, but there it is right there. And are they gonna
Just
get
a little bit
quick...
uncoordinated, but I mean, Ryan gets 2. Lucio hacked, so he can do nothing. He's down. That's
It looks like they might get a quick counter again. But is Ash gonna kill them all again? No, because Ash is just gonna ignore the point.
That was a completely different Denver team, honestly.
Alright. When the timer goes up for your time remaining, you did good.
Yes. I really like, I think I noticed like in league games, it seems like the focus is more on the DPS. Like DPS stand out more than like regular ladder games.
Well, I think the reason for that is that the masters or the higher ranked players in each team tend to play the DPS just because there's more carry potential there. And so we see these higher ranked DPS playing against slightly lower ranked tanks and supports. And that just kind of causes a little bit of a trickle effect there.
Well, I know Ben like uses a diamond and he's tearing it up. Spanky, is he masters?
I'm not sure what Spanky is. Let's check.
Just borderline.
Borderline masters. Gotcha. Alright. So yeah, they have their high level players on DPS for sure.
I mean, Ana, I don't know, Ana's tactic could work. There's just a lot of different like elevations where it'd be hard for her to hit certain people. And the places where she needs to be to hit people, she's kind of vulnerable.
Yeah, and I'm also not very sure why they're running the Mercy along with the Ana. Ana's a main, can be a main healer.
Depending on how good she is, yeah, but they don't have a defensive ult.
I suppose Mercy's is kind of a sustain ult as well, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have a little bit of difficulty there.
But once they pop, once they pop Tac Visor, if they hack Ryan's shield, they have nothing.
Spanky already uncloaked on the left side of point, just kind of firing into the team. And just hit
Sombra's
out.
fall off is really bad though.
It's true, but they've already, Atlantis has already picked off the D.Va. And Reaper's just about to drop on them and deliver a ton of damage. There's one. Oh, is he gonna manage to get one of them? Maybe not, but the picks are coming in on the side of Atlantis. That's gonna be first point very quickly.
Fucking late.
Alright. Coming into the second points, they have almost 7 minutes to get the point. However, only
That's
1 minute to
insane.
get an equal time as Denver did.
They can just buy their time for a bit, do EMP Blossom and win the game.
That's
Or
true.
Nano Rhyme, they have Grav, they could just all press triangle and win the game right now.
They've hacked the Rhine as well. They're going in hard now. However, they did manage to take out Reaper.
That's huge.
Reaper and Rhine are now down, but EMP comes in. Everyone's pressing triangle. I don't know what to talk about. But Atlantis is dying. They're not going to be able to sustain this push for much longer.
No.
And Cupcake rezzed so that he can run.
I'm not a fan of this new Rhine skin, to be 100% honest, but the hammer on it is pretty gross.
Alright. Here we go, Sir Spanky coming in on the left
Now,
side.
this is important. Diva, oh, never mind. Baby Diva's back in mech. Never mind. They can still do Shatter Blossom on the side of Atlantis. But Sound
Sir
Barrier
Spanky
can block it.
hacks the Rhine, who has ultimate. That's pretty big. But they take their time coming in. His hack is going to wear off here. Hammer
Gets
down,
two.
blocked. Diva Bomb gets 2, and that's going to be the fight. In order to win 2 CP, you basically can't lose anyone. Maybe one person. You don't want to lose 2.
Lumi, the stream is on your screen. Just click the triangle. It says play.
Now, there's only one ultimate left right now on the side of Atlantis after they've spent almost all of them, but they are coming back up on the EMP rather quickly. And Graviton should be up soon. If not in this fight, and then in the next.
Right, Ben is about to have Tag Visor again. Somewhat of a lackluster ult, but if you can get the hack off on Ryan's shield, get everyone. Because they don't have the CC to get rid of it, except for, I mean, they have hack, but...
True. And now coming in on the right side of point is Atlantis, but Sombra gets found out and has to retreat. That's not good.
Ben lets it go. Lucio down. Zarya down on Atlantis.
Then lets it go
Tag Visor gets
while
one.
the Ryan is on the other side of the map, so he has a huge opening to do so. Hammer down gets 3!
And they
You're
clean
dead.
that up. And next fight, they're gonna have... If Sombra does a lot of proactive work, she's gonna get EMP, get around really quickly. Diva Bomb and Coalescence. Well, in Atlantis, they just have the Death Blossom. He's been holding on to for a while because he keeps getting hacked. And
Atlantis
Grav and EMP.
is coming up rather quickly on a lot of ults. If I was Denver, I'd be hoping for the best for Trap to get that EMP quickly, and they'll have to do it before Atlantis does to have an advantage in this fight.
I would wait for Ana to pop Nano, because she should be nanoing Reaper.
Oh, there's the EMP though, and they're charging in. They got 5 people attacked. Great, or
Death
that's
Blossom
also
gets
kind of
nothing.
waste. The boop!
Cobra
Boop's
Kai gets
on the
2
side of the bomb.
again. Cobra Kai gets 3.
If you don't follow Team Overwatch very much, Diva Bombs are in Team Overwatch are actually very hard to actually get any kills. If you notice there, that Diva Bomb only got kills because he was booped. The Ryan
Yep.
was booped by Cobra Kai 99 to the other side of the bomb. He was not expecting it. So 2 people died from that just because of a boop.
Well, the thing is, the Cobras are brothers. They have great synergy, and Cobra is one of the best Lucios I know. He told me he he plays Lucio so he can use his tanks as a weapon. That's just pretty gangster, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Lucio does have an insane amount of synergy with tanks.
And he has a really low skill floor, like you can just like exist and be helpful. But his skill ceiling is really high as well. He outputs an insane amount of damage if you can hit a shot, which Cobra can't.
Now in this fight, if you were Denver, I would have wanted to take this early and not allow Atlantis to come up with those.
Counter
But heck,
shatter!
if you can do that, do what you want, man.
And they did finally the first time so far that there's not been a Reaper on the board.
That's true. Apparently it has been decided Reaper is not good for this map at this point. But now we're down to 2 minutes left after having 7 minutes to cap point 2.
Cobra has Diva Bomb again, as well as EMP too. EMP Bomb wins this.
And right now, I think we're just kind of seeing Atlantis throw out their ults when they get them, while Denver is using them strategically and as a team. But who knows? Here we go. Looks like we're coming in hard. Or we're waiting. I take it back. We're just waiting for something on the side of Atlantis. Get on the same page. Maybe they're all going left now.
If you pay attention to how Ben's using his healing station to get maximum like potential out of it, he's using it on his tank. It's helping him get ult really quickly.
True. And here comes Atlantis using a lot of ults at once again. And the bomb finds another.
I don't think he's thrown a Diva Bomb that hasn't got anyone yet. Hat comes out. Oh, nothing off the Diva Bomb.
Thrown maybe not in the best position.
No, it went back in the
Hammer
corner.
down! Cupcake, why? Why did you use your shatter?
I don't see, it just feels bad. It happens a lot to Roadhogs too. They'll ult when they're at like 3 health.
That right there feels bad, man.
And it looks like Ben swapping to May. Alright. Gives good stall potential for the last point. They have Shatter, and that's it.
Perhaps just wants to wall off point. Thinks that Atlantis is going to take their time. And they certainly are. I don't know who they think is actually going to go for point here. They have no one in position to do so. Diva's going to touch point. But gets walled off, not quite well enough. They can touch point. The sneaky shatter. But Ryan gets nanoed, so he's still alive. But once again, maybe too little too late. And that's it.
Bomb?
Denver pretty convincingly takes round 2.
Honestly, Denver looked like a completely different team, and IDC.
Yeah, they had a plan. They dealt with the problems. Much better round for them than the last one. What a counter shatter.
Honestly, I think that what that was, ult economy. Ult economy was a huge difference in that fight. Reed, please don't start the game yet.
It's not. We're still loading into the game. Honestly, was that the same Reinhardt for Denver?
Yeah, what was play of the game?
It was a shatter.
Was it the team kill?
I think so, yeah. It was the counter shot, the big counter shot.
Can you invite your boy?
Yeah, once we get back to the lobby. We're not in the lobby yet. There we go. Yeah, your mic is kind of iffy quality right now, too.
Because my internet is potato. That's why I don't stream again.
Honestly, like like you were saying, that was a completely different Denver.
Now, this is a little bit different from what we are used to seeing from Denver. In the first few games of the season, they dominated everyone. I don't think they lost a single map until last week when we played them. So
I think what it was because Denver had already been really close as a team, and I think it took time for everyone else to be able to get that cohesion.
It's possible. It's also possible that Jamie is not playing in either of these games.
I mean, never mind. I'm not gonna be toxic. No, never mind. No. We 4-0'd Wakanda without Jamie.
Wakanda was all plat players.
Were they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They had one diamond.
Teal's birthday, man. It was their Tracer player's diamond, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, I'm sorry, that wasn't much of an accomplishment.
I don't know. I forget who they rolled. Wakanda rolled somebody with goats, though.
They got 2 maps off of Toronto, but they didn't actually win.
Toronto's
they threw to us.
garbage. There are two. They have a monkey main and a Genji main that just throw every game.
Yeah, it's because their ping is like 200 every game. There's literally a play session we had where the whole time it was either we flip flop between NA and EU servers, so we just kept blaming ping, and it's pretty funny.
Youters. Alright, well, if
I
you're
know
just
one of
joining
those.
us, the game is tied 1-1. Atlantis took the first map of Blizzard World with a full hold, and Denver took the second map of Anubis with a 7-minute hold on the second point.
Yeah.
Now, I'm excited for Nepal for two reasons. It's a big boot map for Cobra Kai, and they just fixed
only
a
1
bug with
point.
Nepal, so I'm excited for that as well.
Was it the Hammond thing?
Yeah.
What happens now when you try to do that? Just the
Nothing,
detection
you
doesn't
just
go
don't
that high?
contest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't contest it anymore.
Sad
But I
times.
did it, and it's great. You just sit there, nobody sees you until you get hacked by a Sombra.
Well, I'm thinking that the issue is like, I think Blizzard World was the best Reaper map out of the two. Out of this one too, honestly, except for maybe Sanctum. So
I don't know. I have, if you watch Dallas Fuel, which is my favorite team, even though they're terrible, they had this weird strategy where they would play Mei with Reaper a lot, and you would just kind of wall off one side of point on, oh shoot, which one is it called? It's the one where everyone goes up.
Village is probably
people
Village.
are asking what the
Village.
score is right after you just said what the score is.
It's 1-1, guys. Yeah, but so you just Mei wall off one side of point, and then whoever's like the other team either can't get in or they're trapped with your Reaper, and good luck.
Especially now.
Alright, we're gonna start.
Yeah.
Both teams are ready, I was just letting you guys talk.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. It's all good.
Well, here we go.
If
Are
I
we
don't
going
see,
to see
a 6-man Lucio boop this game, is Cobra Kai even a Lucio main?
I know some players that play like Orisa, Lucio, whatever, that don't go for the environmental stuff, and I'm just like, how? Like Ash is an Orisa main, and he doesn't go for the environmental pulls, and I'm just like, dude, do it for the memes, bro.
Alright, and here we are. I want to see the Mei Reaper. Someone please flatter me. Do it. You know you want to. I have no doubt they're going to pull out a Reaper, but the Mei, who knows? Alright. 10 seconds. Tell us what you got, teams. Do you have a plan? Are you going to run, or are you going to run a triple support Monkey Devo Reaper thing again? We're going to run goats with a hog. Cool.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Here's my thing about this. Goats isn't goats if you don't actually run the right tanks.
No.
Diva is almost the most
huge.
important part of this puzzle.
I would say her and Lucio.
Yep. Diva does so many jobs. Hog kills things. Your entire team already kills things. Big deal. That's the point.
They have a Doomfist in 2019. Nobody goes high ground, which is also weird.
No one knows what's happening, but actual Cupcake is immediately taken out, so that's a thing. Doomfist pushes people back, and you're dead. And welcome to Goats that's not actually Goats getting wrecked.
And their Masters isn't on DPS, which is interesting.
Okay, Denver, we are convinced you know how to play the game, and immediately swapping off the not actually Goats comp.
Yeah, I don't think Sir Panky was happy playing extra support hero. You don't need a support. You don't need support. You don't need supports when everyone's dead.
It's true. You also don't need supports when everyone dies so quickly you can't heal them.
Yep. This is weird. It looks like everyone's allergic to high ground, and it's bugging.
Reaper's coming in around the back from
Ryan got
Denver.
flash banned.
It's a Reaper versus Reaper, but it's too late because Denver already lost the point.
Is Lucio gonna be able to get out?
5 different places right now.
They're gonna be really staggered if that Moira dies.
And I'm surprised she didn't. 1 health. Wow. That's impressive. Alright, but coming into this fight, Denver does have 3 ultimates available, as opposed to the absolutely nothing on the side
They're
of
about to
Atlantis.
have all 6.
And here comes Death Blossom, but you're dead.
Flash fan.
So is your Doomfist because he's Doomfist, and it's 2019. Moira is ulting to make it look pretty,
All of
but
it.
every ult's used, but you're fighting a 4v6. Make that 4v5, okay? And now
Are they
people
gonna
are
turn this
just
around?
It's possible.
Meteor Strike
What
doesn't
is
kill
happening?
anything because it's just awful. They have a McCree, they had a McCree and a Brig. Like, Doofus is gonna do 0 things. They have a
That
Tracer now.
fight was cancer to my eyes.
I lost 12 brain cells of the 10 that I had left.
Someone please coordinate your teams to fight the same targets and not fight 7 different battles. I'm so confused. If they took on one opponent at a time, they would have won.
Absolutely.
Oh, coming in again. We'll see if they have a new plan here. We got the hammer down. God, finally lands and finds a few. Not bad. Let's see if they can win the stagger fight here. Nice pulse bomb, but not on a Reaper with Wraith form. Can't do that. And it looks like Denver's gonna hold on. Or Serious Pancake can kill everybody.
No, Zari's way too high charged.
Just kidding. Moira, what are you doing? No, Moira, run.
Moira, go away.
Okay.
Probably just trying to build ult, so she almost has it.
Well, Atlantis is coming in.
Grab comes down, this too.
Oh, nice
Pin the
pin.
wrong target. I shouldn't have done this instead though. So you can get the guaranteed kill.
Ult's coming out. Everyone pressing triangle. Okay. Zarya and Tracer's die, and Atlantis flips the point. Okay. Cool.
It's not how messy it is, and uncoordinated.
It is
But
close.
the fact
though.
that it's flip flopping, yeah. They do have, they could do grab Meteor Strike, but never mind. I lied to you. I'm sorry.
Reaper does pay for that with his life, but it might be just what they need, because now there's only a few seconds left when they get on point. Reaper teleports in the back, maybe not the best idea when you're literally right in front of everyone else. And Atlantis takes the first point of this map. Alright, now the strategies coming out on both sides, I think, are decent. What's questionable to me is how both sides actually coordinate each attack. It seems to me more like they're playing solo queue than actually playing as a team.
Roadhog coming out again. Orisa, looks like we're going for the mediums point. And finally swapping off of the Doomfist. Sorry, like, see, Ben on the Hog.
Now what I'm confused about on the side of Atlantis is what are they trying to hope to do with their comp? Because the
They're trying to yoink people.
well, the Brigitte and the Reaper like to get up close, and everyone else likes to stay far away. So I'm really not sure what they're trying to do here.
Trying to yoink people. That's it. That's all there is to it. Good hook combo.
Sombra teleports out. Reaper is going in hard. Decides he can take it. Maybe he can. But the point unlocks, and it's Denver who's on it. Oh, big hook into the wall.
Goes down, dude. See, Ash, I don't know if you're watching this, but this is why you do environmental hook. Ben's going off right now. Every single person he's hooked has died.
Alright. Sombra just kind of build an alt chart on the side. Gets hooked.
She's 1 health.
Finished off.
Ben misses his hook. Fire Strike gets nothing. No ults yet. Coalescence is almost up though on Denver's side as well. Atlantis has that.
Hooked into the hole. That's unfortunate.
How does it feel, Ben?
But we also get a boop. No, actually, he just killed him. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Cobra Kai is a great Lucio. I mean, he's
Huge slam, but it doesn't get the ulting Moira, unfortunately. Boop into the hole by Cobra Kai.
Orissa's been in the hole twice.
It's rather unfortunate.
Cobra Kai still
Cobra
alive.
Kai
He
decides
ults
he
to stay
can
alive.
take them all by himself.
I mean,
And he's still alive, so
isn't he?
maybe he can. Oh, are they gonna do it? He's dead. That's unfortunate.
He stayed out for a while though. They're trickling now. I need a. I don't know. I think he's getting most everyone back. EMP comes out. They're
They
going.
win this. No.
Huge
Wow.
Deadeye.
Okay. I suppose if you
Without
want to win
that-
a fight,
Without a
Deadeye,
Deadeye, they win the
killer.
fight.
that's true. It was a very nice stall. Nice pick. That's not what you want on the side of Atlantis. They're gonna have to play very defensively as you fight a 6v5. However, they do have the ult advantage. So here comes Hogs.
Holy shit.
Okay. So this is the map of huge ults. I see. And Rissa's
Okay.
bonkos are just kind of here. There they go.
Well, I mean, they assisted on the Death Blossom.
All right. One more push.
Yeah.
Cobra Kai getting very aggressive here. Just to take it down a notch. We've got our Junkrat now on the side
Ben's
of
down.
Denver.
Lucio's down. They need to pull back. Not waste any time. They need to pull back out of there.
It's true, they're just kind of wasting time now. But if you get kills, I suppose it's nice, but if you're trading at this point, it's not what you want. And that is the second time Spanky has been hooked and killed by Big Ben before a fight even begins.
Both
Hello,
Coalescences come
Boops.
out.
You get booped. You get booped. Everyone gets a boop.
Denver, I
Alright,
think, wins this fight.
They should. Vita helps.
Yeah, they win this fight. They win this
Yep.
fight.
However, Atlantis does get to the point where if they win one more fight, they've basically won the match. They'll have probably a stagger fight after a one fight, but that's it.
And they have Deadeye again. If Spanky can pull off another big Deadeye.
Yep. But however, this is the last fight for both teams now because Atlantis has taken so long to
Marissa
actually
goes for an early yoink.
Reaper coming in hot behind.
Shatter gets full bunch.
Shatter gets punched by another big Deadeye.
It's an even fight.
Old Hog keeping Marissa off the point. But Vita goes down. Hog goes down. Now it's 2v3, and now only Moira remains for Denver.
They might be. They'll be able to get here. I think Cobra might be able to stall out once he gets here.
Possibly, but what they need is a quick reset. So they now have about 10 seconds to get on point before they lose their second map. Here comes Reaper real quick. That might not be the best decision.
Junkrat,
Or maybe it is. Because you can now never die as Reaper. It looks like
they already
Atlantis
get 4
takes-
picks, 5 picks.
Yep, Atlantis takes map 3. Celebratory hop off the edge by the Roadhog. And now we're one map away from seeing Denver take their first loss.
I think this is kind of BS, to be honest with you. That's some cold shit, dog. That's some cold shit. I'm assuming the Reaper's mad. I would be mad.
Pure class.
Can we just notice the 74% average energy from Big Ben on that Zarya?
I don't think he was Zarya for that long. He was Zarya for one map, maybe. For one round.
How do you average 74%? My goodness. All right. Well, do you think Denver has to do here to pull this back in their favor?
They just need to work more cohesively, honestly. They need to be more aware of ultimates too, because I think one fight decided that whole map. Like it was one fight on each map that decided it.
It's true. Yeah, they were quite uncoordinated. However, I think it's if either team decides to get their act together and coordinate their attacks or the defense, then the other team will be screwed.
What's this last map? I think it's Route 66. I know what it is. Honestly, this game has been kind of quick so far.
You only think it's quick because every other game you have to wait 25 minutes before it even starts.
That's fair. That's a good point. I honestly think the fights also have been kind of a lot's been going on, so it's been more interesting to watch, I think, and the games don't feel as drawn out.
That's true, which is nice. Good to get things rolling for once in our lives.
I think Denver wants to make a switch.
Who are they swapping?
Boy.
Is it Vess?
No, Vess isn't here.
He's online.
Is it
What
frozen? Are we gonna get another DC? Oh no.
Yeah, it's frozen.
Oh boy. Alright, here we go, boys. We're loading into the preview of Route 66.
That's right, yeah. He's using Taco Bell Wi-Fi instead of McDonald's Wi-Fi.
That's what my Wi-Fi was last game.
Okay.
I was literally lagging so bad because my brother just got home. He's on video stuff. My parents are on Netflix, and I'm streaming, and I'm like, I am just shutting off my computer. So, yeah, I can't see the stream or chat.
Yes, for those asking what the score is, it is now 2-1 Atlantis.
Honestly, seeing that Denver has been struggling, especially like in the I feel like they're getting out DPS'd like hugely. Like the Co Black is just, what is Co Black? I think he's gold, honestly. Might be plat. No, he's diamond. He's diamond.
Awkward.
It's like a diamond gold versus a Masters borderline diamond. So it's like they're getting out DPS. Like every
Not
single
anymore. Once. Go ahead.
every single time that Denver got that early pick on Spanky, that's when they rolled fights because they didn't have to worry about getting out DPS because Spanky's been doing really well for Atlantis.
Well, after Frozen comes in, the Denver setup should be Cobra and Banana on support, if they run 2-2. Cobra and Banana on support, CJ and Frozen on tank, and then the Masters and Diamond, Ben, and Cobra on DPS.
Oh shoot. I don't know who asked this or how long ago you did, but who are the casters? I am Starlights, and I am casting with Grizz.
Yep, I am Jane, and I'm casting with Grizz and
Big brain
Starlight.
Jane.
Big brain Jane right here, boy.
But Jane now coaches for my team, the Dallas Fuel.
He's a good coach. Okay, we're starting.
All right.
Who do you guys predict for this map?
Oh wait, I thought they were doing a sub.
No, they're not. They decided against it.
Do we predict? I think Denver is gonna take it back. I think Big Ben is gonna hop onto that Widow again and just decide it's time
For
to win.
a map like this, I also agree that I think Denver's gonna take it, just because I feel like, yeah, if they do swap Ben back onto the Widow and they have either Kai or Trap on one of the more mobile DPS, I think they'll be able to get around Atlantis and get the dub.
We'll see. Another fun strategy people don't know about is this little tunnel here right next to the payload.
No, you're
First
talking about the
point.
May. Don't talk about the May thing.
Oh shoot, we got secret strats coming out from Grizz for his team.
No, I hate it. I hate it. It's so cancer, bro.
Making, if for those of you who don't know, making wall off this little tunnel thing while keeping it just, their team just close enough to the payload that they were technically contesting. So your team just sits in this little tunnel with a shield up or a May wall up. Impossible to get at them and actually move the payload. It's a good time.
It's a smooth fast. It was funny
And
the first
like I said,
time I saw it.
Big Ben onto that Widow. Let's see if he decides it's over in the first minute. But it's a close hold from Atlantis, so he won't be able to get much work done in these first few seconds.
Well, we'll see, because we now have
no,
the
Ben.
Masters
Oh, no.
and Diamond on DPS. Cobra's almost down immediately. All you have to do is shoot somebody one time, full health. Yep, there we go.
Chaos on point. But it looks like Denver took this one.
I don't know
Maybe.
if Spanky's putting in work.
The
Clicking
payload
the
is
heads.
moving. So, Denver took this fight. Not ideal. If you want to, normally for those teams who hold close, your idea is not to win, although winning would be nice, but just to stall for as long as possible, eat up that time. Unfortunately here, while they were fighting, they even let the payload move, so they really didn't eat up time or stop them at all. And there's a pick from Big Ben onto the McCree. Wrapping
The
around,
body
taking off
shot
the Moira
pinned
now.
him. Clicking the head of the Moira, the Irish laughs. Reaper gets a pick on the side of Atlantis, though.
The only problem for Denver right now is
Ben's
that
low.
Reaper keeps coming back, doing whatever he wants. And somehow none of them noticed that he was just teleporting right above their heads when he did it right in front of them. Sad times. Sir Spanky comes back on the Widow and picks off the Moira. We're gonna see some Widow duels here.
I'm excited.
Alright, but Big Ben's gonna have the advantage with the infrared. So, assuming he pops it quickly to take advantage of that, he should get a pick or two. Or maybe he's gonna hold it. I don't know what he is waiting for. But he's into that Widow duel now with Sir Spanky on the right side. Loses
Spanky
it.
wins.
And so this is actually becoming a bit of a hold for Atlantis here. As I say that, Trap just decides to kill people with his ult.
Absolutely, you just kill everyone.
But Spanky,
It's a
unbeknownst to Denver, is just kind of behind their team taking pot shots. Oh,
That was a
there
good
we go, they
dodge.
found him. And he's gonna die pretty quickly. Gets
Ben now
hacked.
on the Sombra. Yeah, Ben's, I think, it's not a Sombra lane, but he's really good.
Ben is probably one of the more flexible players in this league. He's played a lot of different things. Ooh, that hammer down is gonna cost Roadhog his life, but besides that, he really wasn't that effective for using two ultimates to get just one kill. Make that 3 ultimates for a lost fight. That's not what you want to see. But decent stall coming out. Although at this point they're just kind of feeding ult charge to Denver. Why? No! Banana, why? Sad
Listen, if
time.
she wants to fulfill her R. Kelly cosplay, then just let her. Too soon? Spanky now on Tracer. Tracer picked off by
now
Cobra.
dead.
McSpankies from McSpankies. I've been wondering why I've been thinking about that. It's a mini chomp. Great chomp.
Alright, here we go. Got actual team resets coming out here. Wow. I didn't think I was gonna see that today. Here we go.
They moved on to Zarya instead of Diva. Brig is half health. Death Blossom gets 1.
Death Blossom kills a lot of things, but not a hog that's healing himself. Or Rhine Shield. Beat coming out on the side of Denver. So maybe they have a little bit more sustain here, but it doesn't seem like they're doing a ton of damage. But Hog pops ult, so does Moira on Atlantis.
Whoa, there.
It's a triangle fest. Big Ben picks off Reaper though. That's a big pick. I mean, now we can have Cobra Kai in the backline of the tanks. Not where you want him from Atlantis. And he's just not dying. And slowly but surely, Denver is winning this fight. Alright.
That's just how all these are going. The longer the fights go, the more it goes in Denver's favor.
That's true. I think perhaps Denver might be either a little bit more coordinated or just a little bit more individually skilled.
Grab comes
Either way,
out. I don't know about that grab though.
they're taking these fights. The High Noon gets nothing. Reaper's just kind of sitting up top, not knowing whether he should use his ult. Decides not to and just kind of hide. Which I suppose is the better decision than to just allow yourself to get killed. Doing a little musical chairs with Cobra Kai. Alright, well, coming into this next fight, Denver does have a huge combo with the EMP Shatter. Possibly even
Blossom.
perfectly done. Everything's dead.
Look at that call out. Who called that out? Was that Starlight? How big is your brain? Very large. Very large.
He's got a 5 head. Not just a 4 head. 5 head. Alright. But because they use so many ults, Atlantis is now going to come out with an ult advantage and an early pick. No. Okay, nice.
Sound barrier comes out perfectly.
And they kill the Reapers. Now they're even. Hog and Reaper just coming in to take...
Kill everything.
Yeah. Now it's just kind of chaos on point as Brigitte decides to rally and never die again.
For 30 seconds.
For 30 seconds. And now Hog is the one that is left to die. But Ash is taking pot shots and now has Bob. But she throws Bob behind a wall. No.
You can shoot through walls, right?
The new buff? Yes, that's the thing, right? Alright. Reaper taking a few names in
that boop on the Rhine charge was huge.
Shatters the Hog, everything's dead. Now all they gotta do is push that payload and kill this Lucio. And that Lucio didn't take too long.
It's kind of amazing that they only had 30 seconds left. It looked like 30. It didn't just seem like it was that long of a round, honestly.
That's true. That went quite quickly on the third point. First point was a little bit iffy, but they powered through it. Now we get to see whether Atlantis can match that time. Well, do you think we're gonna see another Widow duel here to start, or are they gonna just give up?
I hope so. I hope so. Because it's cool because Spanky got Ben to switch off of Widow, and then the Ben on the Sombra got Spanky to switch off, so it's pretty great to watch.
Spanky and Ben, actually the two who haven't decided yet. Spanky goes for Ashe.
He's been doing really good on Ashe, except for Sim. Okay.
Is this for real?
Spanky's been doing good on Ashe, he just can't throw Bob.
Please be real. I think it's real. Cobra Kai going back, not actually going to be playing Mercy, but instead playing Lucio. I don't know what this comp... I think they might just be looking to pour in damage from all sides. We'll see. And then it's just gonna have to get a pick before they move in. Really, they're going to try to win this fight. They're gonna find out real quick. They're facing a Symmetra, but it's taking them 10 seconds to kill a turret. So my hope is quickly go.
The turrets are very, very mobile targets. Very hard to hit. Very high HP.
Cold Black immediately taken out by Cobra Kai. That's not good. No shield either on the side of Atlantis. Let's take a break for a second and watch these teams dance around the payload. Cobra Kai coming in hot in the back, just decided I want to kill some things.
Did that hook go through his Zarya bubble? I think it did.
Awesome. Alright, now we got full teams on both sides. Hook, but a nice bubble to save him.
Huge dynamite as well. Ash, I go.
Huge sim TP that gets me to be taken down. Okay. Just having kind of a stall.
I want to see a Ryan sent to the teleporter. That's what I want to see. Like charging.
Bob nanoed in the backline. That'll do some damage. Welcome to death. Here we go.
I didn't need to pull this back. There's some counter, then to pin away.
Alright. We'll see. I don't know if they keep staggering like this, they won't have a second fight on this point.
No. They're not going to now.
No, and they've really just effectively given up point one for one fight. Not what you like to see. But this map is notorious for having its third point being super difficult to do anything in. We'll see. I'm not sure you want to see that Reaper ult come out here, but I suppose it does give him a one-man advantage because he got taken out after getting two. Make that two. Nice res. Alright, huge ult advantage on the side of Denver, so they will probably be taking this fight. And here comes the Symmetra wall. Looks like it's very defensive. So Atlantis can just wait this one out on the payload, which looks like is what they're doing. Grav and Bob. Not getting any actual kills, but a hammer dash. Finds two, but he pays his own life for it. But they manage to clean it up anyways. Spanky, though, still uncontested. Just kind of killing things.
Is Ben gonna stay on the sim?
Yes, like he is. No, I didn't know how terrifying Lucio's screams of pain from fire were before this moment. Alright, Sim's turret's flying in. Immediately taken out. That's unfortunate. Cobra Kai forgets that there's a thing called CC.
They took out the turrets while they were flying, but not while they were stationary.
Yes.
Interesting.
Logic.
Blossom gets one.
But is taken out for his troubles.
Goes down. Yep.
Both these Reapers are super aggressive, taking full advantage of the new buff. And maybe even too much of an advantage at some points. Slow fight that is breaking out here. This has been almost a 2-minute fight at this point. All the ults coming out now though, and both Reapers taken out. Bob is in the back line, just kind of doing what he wants. But he goes away, and now Denver is looking to push forward. Oh, Graviton takes out Denver, and it looks like they're going to win this fight. Just let it happen, Trap. You know it's coming.
I foresee this going into extra rounds.
I'm not sure. I feel like it's that third point that always catches teams. We'll see if they have
Ben goes on to Ash as well.
To keep going. Gets a little bit of extra ult charge in that first dynamite. We have an early first fight here on third point. They fight around this little corner here. They're gonna have a shatter on both sides. So Big Ben winning that Ashe fight though. That's big. Now it's 2 down from the side of Atlantis. All Denver has to do is play a little bit conservative, and they've won this fight.
Blossom comes out. Yeah, you said conservative, right?
Yes.
Poke comes
But heck,
in.
whatever. They win the fight with giving up only 1 ult. That's not a bad price to pay. But now it's gonna be ults galore on the side of
Nano
teams.
Bob again.
Nano Bob, Nano Reaper, is it gonna be the Beyblade meta again? No, because the bait, that blade is dead.
No Brigida exists. You can't.
Spanky this time winning the Ashe fight.
Huge shatter.
But there's no one to follow up. Nothing happens.
Nano Bob. I knew it was coming again.
Reaper gets slept, killed by Spanky. Time to run for your lives, Denver. Or use all your ults. I suppose you could do that too. Big Ben making the stagger fight actually useful for them. Picking off 2, making it only a 5v6 in this next fight probably. And now Atlantis has only 4 members here, but their Ashe coming in soon. Shatter is cancelled by the hook. Feels
it's a
bad.
terrible time to be a Rhineman. Denver gets 3 as a lost fight and you pull out. Unless
And
Spanky
Spanky
just
gets killed
kills
by
everyone.
Dynamite. You got 1 minute left. At this point, you're not going to be equaling Denver's time. At the very least, and now you're just going for a map completion.
Cobra's gonna try to get a sneaky ult on. It's really hard to be sneaky with Reaper with a big blue beam attached to you, though.
That's true. Very true. Here comes Bob from Atlantis. Are they going to nano him is now the question. No, because he's out of line of sight. You can't nano someone if you can't see him. That we didn't. Beyblade meta. Here we go.
Gets 2. Ben gets 2.
The nano Reaper gets nothing. Now Spanky's just kind of here to let himself get killed. Bye, Ben. Bye there, Spanky.
Honestly, I think Reed actually for once made a big brain call out about the DPS before this game started. Now that it's even, like SR wise for the DPS.
For sure. They did touch those. They are going to make it to overtime, but 2
Ryan
picks
pins the
already.
mercy! That pin was crazy.
That's going to be it. We're going to go to that tiebreaker.
My favorite King of the Hill map.
Welcome to Busan.
Do you know who is a super strong tank pick for Busan?
Doomfist?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes. Definitely Doomfist.
I'm on.
Just like how soldiers
What?
support legs.
Yes.
Soldier's
yeah,
the best.
actually, Soldier,
Soldier's
Soldier
better
is
than
what I
Mercy.
play as main support.
What does his biofield do? Like 250?
It's 202.
Yeah.
202? So
It's like some
potentially,
weird number. Yeah.
Yeah.
potentially he could heal like 1200 health
Yes.
in one go.
That was probably
That's probably
the most
instantly get him
entertaining
all.
game, in my opinion.
Oh,
Maybe
for sure,
besides
for sure,
Nepal.
for sure.
I just feel Nepal was
Nepal,
too
I never
one-sided.
knew what was happening.
Yeah, Nepal was like it was entertaining to watch because a lot of the ults were good, but like, yeah. I'm gonna actually predict a switch here, for. So yeah, they can't. So what do you mean, Ben? You're good. You have 6 players. They're just like we're good. You only have 6 players, but I honestly could see Atlantis here swapping in. Maybe just get a change.
Swapping off Spanky, he's been doing nothing the whole time. I haven't seen him get a single kill.
Spanky is one of the top 3 players in this game, in my opinion. Who do you think the
I'm
top
not
three
really
are right
sorry.
now that are doing the most work in the
Ben?
through the
Top
first two games?
3.
Ben, Spanky, Cobra,
Yeah. Which Cobra?
and
Which Cobra?
Code
Which?
Black. They alternate how effective they are.
They're
But
the same person, let's be real here. It's just the same person playing on 2 different controllers. One with his feet, one with his hands.
for sure.
If we're gonna go, I do agree with Ben and Spanky being like the two standout players for their teams. But I would say 04 is doing a lot, like a lot under the scenes that you can't see. Like obviously 99's doing Reaper stuff. But
04 is doing Reaper stuff.
I think Cold Black is just as effective as he is, and they're pretty even. Like they trade off a lot, and they're effectively basically the same player on each team doing the same thing.
So it's actually 3 controllers.
Yes. So I don't think they necessarily are super standout because it's Reaper. But so there is no switches.
No switches going straight in, huh?
Predictions for this map because it's last map.
Denver, they finally found their footing.
I'm going to say Atlantis because I think their hit scan are a little bit better.
You think Atlantis is gonna hand Denver?
I think Atlantis is winning this 2-1, but I don't think it's 99-99. But I do think it's gonna be 2-1. They also won the last control map, so that's also.
I think it's going to be Denver in a wildly uncoordinated, who knows what's going on kind of way.
like Nepal, except reverse.
Yeah, pretty much. Except Denver wins it.
Well.
They could have won
see.
Nepal easily though. Like it was one fight away.
Yeah. Like, I just think Atlantis is gonna have the slight edge here, but who knows? All right, we're starting.
Now traveling to Busan.
Big thank you from McSpanky.
Initiating.
Alright, and it's time. This is the map to play Hammond if there's any other. If there's any. Grace,
Yeah, Hammond
do
is
you
so
think
strong.
it'll
This map.
happen?
No, because there's only like 4 Hammond players in the whole league.
Sad
Cobra can
times.
play Hammond though. 04 can play Hammond, I think.
Unfortunately for you though, Cobra 04 is not playing main tank for them. That would be CJ Jones. You know, whenever I see like anything Jones, the only thing I can think of is Osmosis Jones from 7th grade science class.
Ready for battle.
And on that note, we have our teams. So, Big Ben on the Junkrat, looking to pour in some damage along with Reaper and Hog. We get more of a traditional, never mind. We just get something on the side of Atlantis. 2-2-2.
Denver's just running really, really high damage.
Yeah, high damage, more sustain, and I guess hope for long fights on the side of Atlantis.
Not a lot of alt combos on Denver's side though.
That is true.
Shatter Blossom, Shatter Tire, but
You can combo Shatter with any DPS ult, but that's about it.
disagree.
But,
Emphasis Lane.
okay, well, you know what I mean. And Unpleasant Toast put into a bad spot almost immediately and taken out for
2
troubles.
picks. Yeah, Ben,
we go.
see, Junkrat's a really hard character to play, and Ben's doing a really good job on it.
Alright, and that's going to be first point to the side of Denver. See if they manage to clean anyone up any of these more stragglers. And there goes one. Cobra Kai, 99. Alright. Bit of a regroup here, and Sir Spanky's almost at his Deadeye already. That was quick. Maybe we'll see that come out, and it's a little bit of an advantage on the side of Atlantis. But here they come in on the left side of point. A little bit of a flank from Sir Spanky though. He's trying to get that Deadeye on the right. Little does he know, the Reaper has found him. Time to run. Or not. Reaper's running from him. First tire gets nothing.
I knew
Behind
now.
you. Gets 3.
3.
Denver, no. Reaper gets 2 though, and then he dies. So at the moment, it's no. Now it's 1v3 with the Moira being the one. Good luck. It was a nice stall though. They're at 60%.
Oh, with the update, they did fix the McCree bug as well. There was something if you wore his Sherlock skin and rolled in a different direction, it messed up his character model.
Well, good to know there's no glitches here. Huge stun, but they do nothing with it. And
Coalescence
Reinhardt,
comes out.
a little bit of just kind of a waiting moment. High noon again, will he get anything? Gets the Reaper. This is what happens when you're not coordinating with things, but Shatter gets 1, but it's too little too late. Reaper decides to kill everything with his ult.
Spanky already halfway to ult again too.
And unfortunately from the side of Denver, they only have 2 ults now due to Big Ben switching and using 3 of their ults in that last fight where they lost. Not what you want. Spanky already brought low, but can't really finish off that. Another push from the left side.
Grab comes out.
Very nice grab. Doesn't seem like they're able to get anything though,
That
and they
Boston gets
lose.
2. 3, 4. 5. Reaper just 1d6. Come back, just 1d6.
You can do it.
Reaper's gonna be a little staggered, but not too bad.
Now,
And they have Deadeye again, they have Shatter, Valve, Coalescence, and I'm sure Reaper will get his ult rather quickly as well.
yeah, Denver used a lot of ultimates to get that point back. They're gonna have to play a little bit either very aggressive, force ults out quickly, or just get picks and win. Okay. That's one way of doing things. McCree gets revived, but it's too little too late. Unless it's high noon. No, don't miss the hook on an ult in McCree, please.
It was hard to hit.
It's okay. No one can touch point. Denver takes round 1.
Score 0-1.
Yes, I'm on the map.
Big
Pin
Ben.
on Widow.
Widow. Come on, Spanky, you know you want to. We like seeing the Widow duels. Doesn't look like he's going to. No main tanks?
Switching
Nope,
up
nope.
the tanks, switching up the tanks a
Cupcake
little bit on the
just
side of
kind
the
of,
map.
we're just kind of messing with us. We do see the Ash from Spanky. It's not a Widow, but can provide pretty substantial damage and still get a one-shot headshot if he has the Mercy damage boost. So we shall see. Atlantis playing pretty conservatively here. And gets
Spanky
picked.
goes down, I'm putting money, he switches to Widow.
You should be pretty easy res, unless they're not going to go for it. Looks like they might not.
Nope, because he's switching to Widow.
Gotcha. It's a good call, but they are going to give up a point for it.
Now, a big thing on Busan, a lot of people don't see, if you stay on point after you cap it, it usually does not go well. Because it's one of the only points in the game, I think, that the points on the low ground.
It's true. It actually is on 2 points in this map we saw in both Mecha Base and this one, where you can do that. And Spanky takes out Ben and Banana. Spanky, stop. They have families.
That shit is bananas. B-A-N.
Oh, goodness. However, Widow can't do much if she can't see you. I said that, and they walk right into Widow. Okay.
Actually, all 3 maps are on low ground in this map.
Actually, Rena, focus on the camera work.
I mean, you're right.
I don't know.
Big
I
Ben
don't
back,
know.
though. Can he kill the rest of the team?
Sanctuary kind of
one.
is, but the point's too centered to be like low ground like this one is.
And another decent stall for 20% extra.
Walls come out
Sights.
a little early, but that's just my opinion. And Ben goes to throw logs.
I'm not a huge fan of the Hanzo pick here. I feel like even if you've got a little bit less of an advantage with the Widow fight, I would take a Widow duel over a Hanzo v Widow. But it does make the Widow move. That's good.
Over penetrated comp boosting it.
Spanky takes out Ben.
Grab comes out. I don't think the grab is really necessary. And I wouldn't hook a Ryan into grab, but that's just me.
Well, whatever happened, they won the fight. So they now have 2, maybe 3 fights to go before they're taking the point itself. Another switch from Ben going to Sombra now, deciding that Hanzo isn't going to do it. Ultimate comes out from
Gets
Kai.
one. Spanky goes down.
Black's
CJ
ultimate
gets
comes out 2, but he does it where there's no one. There's no one. That's unfortunate. And Denver gets it in time so that if they lose this fight, they'll have another where they can regain.
Spanky is now on Tracer. If I was him, I would have. This is a really good Tracer map, but I would have stayed McCree because of the value he's been getting out of it.
Perhaps doesn't like the Widow v Sombra duel he had going on. I don't think Tracer versus Sombra is much better though.
No. But I mean, what really counters Sombra?
We'll see. A lot of ults coming out from Denver. A lot of ults. That might have been overkill. But now they're trickling.
They have EMP as well.
They've trickled them so much that I don't think Atlantis is actually going to be able to touch point. Oh. Maybe Tracer gets stuck on a ledge.
Great prediction, Reed.
You know what? Ben surprised me.
Did I not call it though? Did I not say it? I think I did.
Actually, Starlight called it.
Nailed it.
Banana is
2-0 messy game. I think
just decides to win.
Atlantis deciding to switch up their Reinhardt on the first map was questionable.
They should have just ran a Hammond to Atlantis. If you need a Hammond, hit me up. I'll let you know.
No, because the Cupcake's actually a pretty good Reinhardt, and they switched off.
He is.
Yeah, and they switched off to Toast, who's a better healer, and they switched them, and I don't really understand the thought process, but...
Denver remains unbeaten. Who's going to be the one to knock them off? Is it going to be Toronto? Probably not.
No, we got 4-0'd.
Stay tuned.
What do you mean?
This is the second week in a row where Denver has gone to 5 maps, being on the losing, like, at the disadvantage of the score every single time.
And
well, I think what it is they struggle to begin and then they find their footing and then just
they were definitely the more coordinated team out of the two.
Well, when Denver 4-0 Toronto, I don't think Goose and Mishi were in, were they?
Yeah, they were. But it was like it was like a 4 in the morning. They got destroyed by Jamie. Like Jamie was just popping off, and they were having their own struggles with like ping and stuff. So
I think I streamed that game.
Regardless, Denver takes their 5th win, going to 5-0.
4 wins. One of their wins got revoked because rematches.
Just kidding. 4-0 on this season.
If they want to keep perfect, they gotta beat Colorado, who's also undefeated. I mean, they're 2-0, which is
2 games.
Yeah, but they beat Atlantis too. Atlantis is a good team, so.
Fair enough.
Who'd they play? They played Atlantis and they played LA, I think.
Oh, wait, that was the stream there, boy. I miss LA. That was the stream there, boy. Hit the subscribe button. Get a free cupcake.
We're on. They have to pay to subscribe. We're on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
So are you arguing with us saying they shouldn't?
I mean,
No, they
fair.
shouldn't.
They should. They shouldn't. We don't deserve it.
Oh no.
All right. You guys good? I'm gonna end it.
Yep.
All right.